Today I'm going to talk a little bit about how to avoid becoming a hair products junkie. If you have a box of failed products in your closet or your bathroom or under your bed, you might be a product junkie. If you have to hide your hair product purchases from your spouse or significant other or friends when you get home, you might be a product junkie. Or you can start a YouTube channel and start reviewing those products and say that it's useful. When you get started on the curly girl journey or just a healthy curly hair journey of any sort, it doesn't have to be specifically the curly girl method. It can be overwhelming, the number of products that are out there, and it can be really fun to try different products. And if it's your hobby and you have the money and nobody in your life is upset that you're spending money on this, go for it. Try new products. Try whatever you want. But if you don't have the money, or you don't want to spend the money on it, or if it's causing problems between you and your significant other or your parents or whoever is watching over your shoulder when you're bringing those new gels into the house, I have a few tips to try to keep the product junkie under control a little bit. Tip number 1 is to watch how much time you spend on Instagram and YouTube, says the person on YouTube, watching people trying out new products, and hopefully they're promoting honestly, how they're really products are really performing. But people on Instagram are so good at styling their curly hair, and they've been taking really good care of it for long enough that they could probably use camel spit and water and have amazing looking hair. And you say, oh, their hair is so great. If I use that product, my hair is going to look like that. Probably not. Your hair is still going to look like your hair. If you are in the transition period of the curly girl method, or just trying to wear your hair curly and avoid silicones, your hair is going to go through this period of time where it just does not look good. It is going to look kind of dry and crispy and stringy, and there aren't very many products in the world that can fix that for you. It just takes a little bit of time. You can fall into the trap of trying a whole bunch of different products early on when you first start wearing your hair curly, and it's a trap. I can only speak from my experience as a more wavy hair type, but in the transition period as a more wavy hair type, I can tell you that a hard hold gel and a really good conditioner will get you pretty far. Tip number 2, you can learn about the ingredients in the hair products and avoid buying products that have ingredients your hair doesn't like. It does require a little bit of experimentation in the beginning, and during certain times in your life when your hair changes, to figure out what products and what ingredients work best for your hair. Your hair can change when you transition from heat styling it, straightening it, dyeing it, to having it be more natural and wearing it in its natural state, whatever that is. Your hair will slowly change as it gets healthier. Your hair can change when your hormones change. So if you get pregnant, if you are postpartum, if you have any other hormonal changes going on, menopause, thyroid issues, those things can change your hair, and you might need to experiment more. Diet changes can change your hair. Aging can change your hair. And the kind of water you have, hard water versus soft water, changes in that can cause changes in how your hair behaves. So it isn't just a one-time, I figured out what ingredients work for my hair kind of deal. You will have to experiment at different points in your life. However, it will pay off if you figure out which ingredients your hair likes and which ingredients your hair does not like. Because then you can look on Instagram and see this beautiful Instagrammer with awesome hair saying, I use this product, it is great, I love it. And you can look at the ingredients in that product and remind yourself why you don't need it, because there's something in that that your hair doesn't like. That is why I made a whole bunch of spreadsheets with hair products and some of their key ingredients so that I would be able to go back and refer to those when I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see these products that I really want to try but I really don't need to try, and then I can look up in my spreadsheet and go, oh yeah, that's why I don't need to try this. It's got polyquats and my hair hates polyquats. You are welcome to share these spreadsheets and use them. In those videos, I also talk a lot about hair product ingredients, so you can get an idea which ingredients might be the most likely culprit when your hair's gone flat and weighed down and there's a million ingredients on the back of the bottle and you don't know which one might have caused the problem. Tip number 3, you don't need to spend top dollar on every hair product you have. I have some products that are really cheap that I really like this low poo gentle shampoo. And I have some products that are pretty expensive, like this hair gel, that I just really haven't found a cheaper product that does the job. So what really do you need to take care of your curly hair? I like to have either a gentle low poo shampoo, since I'm more of a wavy type, I need a little more cleansing power, or a co-wash. I alternate these, but depending on your hair type and your hair needs, you could get away with either one or the other and not have to have both. You need a clarifying shampoo, most likely. There are some very curly hair types that don't seem to need to clarify, but I think most of us need to use a clarifying shampoo every 2 weeks to 4 weeks. You need a conditioner. You can get a basic conditioner, you can get a more hydrating conditioner. I like this conditioner because it can double as a deep conditioner, but if I do it this way I do need 2 conditioners because I can't use this one all the time, it's too hydrating. You need a leave-in conditioner, you need a hair cream, and you need a gel. That's it, and you don't necessarily use all of those products every time you wash and style your hair. You figure out what your hair needs and you go with that. Alright, and my final tip is something that I haven't been able to do, but it's a good idea to use up a product before you buy a new one. And it's a good idea to only buy a new product if you really need that type of product. So it's a great idea not to buy a new gel until you use up your gel and you need a new one. Good luck. Alright, I hope this helped, and I hope together we can try to spend a little bit less money on our hair and just be a little bit happier with what we've got. Thanks for watching and stay curly.